All right, sweet. Okay, welcome everybody. I don't know where you found us from, Instagram or GroupMe or posters or whatever, but thank you for coming. We're trying to make these a regular thing. So far, they're just starting out. We had one last week. It was pretty great, and I see some returning customers, so that's good. Okay, and today's a little different. Last time we did a HIIT workout, total body. Today we're doing a more upper body focused exercise, and I just saw Hannah put that message there. I'm gonna be the one demoing the exercises, so if you can, yeah, like pin my camera or speaker view, something that makes you able to see me in the big screen. And yeah, I'm gonna demo exercises. You guys follow along. We're gonna do like 3 sets of upper body circuit. If you just got here, get some either dumbbells or water bottles or like a backpack with a book, something, some kind of weight that you can bicep curl or like row with. And if not, that's okay. I got
You can still
modifications. Yeah, or you can just do body weight, but that's okay. Like whatever your level is. And I just want to say that keep up, but throughout the whole thing, if you guys feel uncomfortable or if anything hurts or if you don't want to do an exercise, you don't have to do it. Just rest and wait for us to finish, and then we can move on to the next one. So don't hurt yourselves, especially if you guys have never done exercise before or if it's been a while. Um, but yeah, we're gonna start now. We're gonna do a little warm up first. Um, so yeah, here we go. Let me position this so I can see. Also, we're gonna be doing stuff on the floor. So maybe get some kind of mats. I have like soft mats here. So if you have a yoga mat or something, preferable so you don't like have to bruise your knees. Let me get this far out. Okay. You guys might not be able to see my head, but this is the best I can do. So let's start with arm circles. You can stay standing. I'm just gonna demo. So actually, we're gonna start with like a just like an arm warm up. So you can go up and to the side, to the left, and then to the right. Just do this for a little bit. Try and rotate a little bit the spine. Pick up the pace as you start to get warm. Now, of course, don't forget to breathe. Do a couple more here. And then we'll switch and we'll go cross. Just like this. Same kind of thing. Speed it up. All right. Couple more. Okay, last one. Left, right, back to middle. Now we're just gonna do a kick and a step back. So start on one leg, kick, and then step back like a split squat, not a lunge. And then kick, step back, kick, step back, same leg, just like that. Good. You don't have to kick too high. Be cognizant of your flexibility and focus on your balance. If you need to hold something, you can. You'll do a couple more here. Then we'll switch leg. And last one, kick, step, and switch now. Other leg. Same thing. You can use your arms to help keep you balanced. Go at your own pace. You don't have to match me. Okay, a couple more. And last one, kick, step, and back to middle. Okay, now we're gonna do side lunges. So take a wider stance, more than shoulder width apart. And we're just gonna go to one side and to the other one. Arms can be out in front or across your chest or on your hips, whatever works. Breathe. Okay, one more each side. Left, right, and middle. All right, now we're gonna do high knees. So you just kick up. If you're in an apartment, you don't have to bounce too much. You know, do what you can. Try to hit your hands. Maybe this for time. All right, couple more. One more each side. Left, right, down. Okay, now we're gonna do the same kind of thing as before. Step back, this time with a rotation. So you step back and you rotate over the knee that's in front of you. So just like this, boom. This is gonna challenge your balance a little bit. And keep your hands on top of your head. Okay. Like that. And one more, and we switch the legs. Okay, switch. It's like this. Boom. I need to go too far back. Oh, puppy's getting worked up too, huh? All right, one more. Down, up. Okay, now a couple jumping jacks. I hope you guys are starting to warm up a little bit. We'll do like 10. All right, last one. And down. Okay, now you guys can stay standing. And we're just gonna do some arm circles forward. Catch the breathing up a little. And switch backwards. And then go side to side. All right, last one. Okay, now we're gonna do a yoga pose called cat-cow. So get on your knees and hands on all fours. You guys might be familiar with this one. So once you're on all fours, you're just gonna move the spine. So arch your back, try to touch the back of your head to your butt, and then reverse. And try to touch the forehead to the knees. And just like that, do that a couple times. Hope you guys can see me doing that.
We can.
Okay, good. Boom. Don't crank too much. Okay, one more. Arch and round. All right, now we're gonna stretch, while we're here, we're gonna stretch the core out a little bit. So you can do a cobra pose or seal pose, what are you gonna call this? Just like that, on your hands. Try to really stretch your abs out. Just gonna hold this for a couple more seconds. All right, you can come out of that one and then come up on your knees. And we're gonna do scapular circles. So for this one, I want you to take your hands and grab your pants or keep your hands by your side and then start to rotate your scapula or your shoulders forward. Try to make little circles, just like that. Only with your shoulder blades. Going forward. Articulate as much as you can. You try to feel it. Protraction, retraction, all that good stuff. Okay, two more going in this direction, and we switch. One, and switch, go backwards. Looking good. Like that. Okay, a couple more. Last one. All right. You can stand up now. That was the warm up. we are now going to rest for like 10 seconds. And we are going to go into the exercises. The main part of the workout, we're going to have 5 main exercises, pretty much upper body. And just going to go from one to the next, and then we'll repeat it 3 times. So first round, just get used to it. I'll show modifications and whatnot, so you get used to it. Okay, so first one, we're just going to do push-ups. Try to do from 5 to 20 reps. Okay, so push-ups, if you can do the full push-up, do the full push-up. If not, you can do it on your knees, right? That's the easiest way. You can go ahead and start trying to do 5 to 20 reps. If you can't do it on your knees, then you can just do it on the wall. If you have a wall or something, that works too. Pick a variation you want, right? And if you're too advanced, then do a diamond push-up or something. So go ahead and start. Try to do as many as you can. There you go. If you get to 20, you can stop, rest. All right. So you guys can, wherever you are at, do another rep and join us. And then we're going to move on to the next one. Now we're doing triceps. So you can do tricep dips on the floor, if possible, which looks like this. Just gonna use your triceps to lower your butt to the floor, and then lift yourself back up. Okay, if that doesn't work for whatever reason, you can go back on your knees in the push-up position, cross your hands, and do a elbow push-up this way. So this is also tricep. So whatever works. You can start now, try and do 5 to 20. I'm going to do these so you guys can see at least one of them. Just like that. Or if you have a chair, a bench, or a bed, you can use that. Oh man, even though these are like half reps, they're burning. All right. Whew. Finish up your set. And then we're going to move on to biceps. Okay, this is where the weights come in. So if you have a backpack or your dumbbells or water, we're going to do curls, right? If you have one weight, you can do one at a time. Okay, we're going to do a different kind of curl. Hopefully, if you have a weight, it might not work with a backpack, but I'll show it anyway. Let me get down here so you can see. I want you to pull up on the way up under hand grip, and then on the way down, switch the rotate the grip downwards. So up on the way up, down on the way down. Use whatever weight you have, right? You can use water bottles and do 2 hands at the same time, right? Or dumbbells. So you can go ahead and start. Try to get to 20. Like that. If you don't have weights, you can just do the bicep curl without weights. It won't be too bad. Or if you want something different, you guys keep going. Just gonna demo this one. You can go up to the wall. Keep your hands, fingers facing to the floor, and just do like a push-up with your biceps, just like this. That works if you have nothing. Not a bad option. Hopefully you guys heard that. All right. Switch arms if you haven't, if you're doing one. I'm going to do a couple here. My other arm. There you go. Looking good, guys. Okay, finish up your set. And we'll move on to shoulders. Okay. So again, we can use weights. If you don't have weights, it's okay too. This will still work without weights because we're going to do it for a bit. You can start with the weights here by your collarbones, right, facing you. And as you press up overhead, you're going to rotate the weight up. Kind of a similar fashion like with the bicep curls, right? You're rotating the hands. It's called an Arnold press, right? You rotate out as you push up and back down. Even with nothing, this still works. If you do 20, you get a burn on. Just do as many as you can here, up to 20. And then we'll switch to another shoulder exercise. We'll do side flies. You can be seated for this if you want. All right. Finish that one. One more. And we're moving on to flies. Okay, so hold the weights at your sides, and then we'll just lift them up to the side. If your weights are real heavy, you can bend at the elbows just a little bit. Okay, and just lift them off. Like that. This is for side mid belt. Okay. You can be seated for this as well. You just got to be bent, hunched over if you want to do rear delts as well. There's some variation here. And if your weights get too heavy, drop them, and then go up here and do pulses at the very end, the very top of the movement. 20 is a lot to be doing with weights, so when you get to the end, just kind of hang out here. All right. Couple more. And drop them. All right. Now, on to the last one, rows. Okay, this one, you can do bent over, right? If you have weights or a backpack, you just bend at the knees and bend forward a little bit and just try to pull your weights up using your lats. Don't round at the shoulders, right, or the spine. Just kind of pull towards your chest, right? If this is too much, if you have lower back pain, you can have a seat on your chair. Here to show this. I'm on my chair, and you can just kind of bend forward so that your butt's on the chair. You can still roll. So go ahead and start. Do your 20, or as many as you can up to that number. Really try to pull with your back, with the mid back. That's the muscle we're trying to access here. The lats. And good. If you did your 20, just kind of take a breather. Or if you're using heavy weight, you do 10, that's fine. Okay, a couple more reps. And that's the last one for me. All right, finish up. That was one run through. We're going to do that 2 more times, same exercises. So if you want to adjust difficulties, like try a different progression this time, feel free. Otherwise, do the same thing. So here we go. We're getting ready to do push-ups again. And assume form and begin. Try to do up to 20. Couple more. finish your set. Maybe I crank those out a little fast, but you guys are probably tired. Join us for triceps. So you can do the dips again. I'm gonna do the other ones this time. This cross hand push-up thing, it's pretty cool. Just lower your elbows to the ground. You could be on your knees for this one too. If it's too hard. Oh yeah, I can feel that one. Or chair dips, or bed dips, whatever you got. Oh, all right, that's my last one. You guys finish up your set, and we're moving to biceps again. So, with my water, same kind of thing. So, bicep curls. Here we go. On the way up, then rotate. There you go. Called a Zottman curl. Some of you may know, famous bodybuilder. Or do one hand at a time, that works too. Try not to round the upper back or tilt or curve your spine or have a forward head or anything like that. Try to use only your biceps. If you guys can see that. I'm doing them on my knees so you guys can see. But you can be standing. All right. A couple more for me. You can finish up your set. Like 20. If you didn't switch arms this time, you can do the other arm next time. That works too. Okay, now onto shoulders again, right? So the press, right? Start towards you. As you press, rotate upward. My water bottles. There you go. Feel free to start. Okay. Guys are looking good. Okay. And let's switch over to the flies. You can put your weights down or use weights, right? If your weights are too heavy for this, I said you can just do pulse at the top here, or you can do the full flies. Whatever works for you. Don't push yourself too hard. Whatever's appropriate. Because you have to do another one of these. All right, almost done on this one. Don't forget to breathe. And last one for this set is the rows. Okay, finish up. All right, and we're moving on to rows. Okay, remember you can be seated for this one. Weights, whatever, backpack, bent over. I'm gonna use my backpack this time. Feel free to start. Use the lats. If you're using heavy weight, then don't expect to do all 20. You can just kind of hang out when you finish. If you're using lighter weights, do all 20. Operate on the level that you are at. Everybody's going to be a little different. be seated if you have lower back pain, anything like that. Okay, a couple more. Last one. Okay, finish up your set. Yeah, you can have a drink of water. It's a good idea, Satira. This is 2 down, 1 to go. Give you a little bit of a breather here. My water bottle. Okay, and we're gonna start up again with the push-ups. Same as last time. Up to 20. Pick your progression and begin. Oops, cracking elbow there. I don't know if you guys heard that. All right, finish your set. And on to triceps. I'm gonna do the bench dips this time. Yeah, those are easier. All right, up to 20. And 3 more exercises after this. All right. Finish your set. How you guys doing? This one is a little more free form than last time. Onto biceps now. Pick up your weight and do the curls, same as last time. Up, down, up, rotate. This rotating thing is kind of hard with the backpack. If you're using a backpack, you don't have to rotate. Still a bicep. The reason I'm having you rotate is so we can target some of the forearm muscles as well. Help stabilize your elbow. Okay, I'm going to switch hands. She did only one hand last time. Do one hand, do the other this time. Okay, couple reps left for me. Finish your set. Boom. All right. Okay, now we're moving on to shoulders. So you can just go right in on the bicep curl. Same thing. And get ready to switch to the flies. All right, so you can start flying now. Not literally, hopefully. Okay. Yep, you can pulse at the end if the weight's too heavy for this. If you have something lighter and you want to do a lighter fly, it's fine too. Pulse up at the top. Still gonna burn. Okay, almost done. Couple more seconds. And down. Okay, time for the last exercise. Rows. Same thing as last time. Bent over or seated, backpack or water bottle. Feel free to start. Go right into it. So you can see it here. Try to do up to 20. Try to really squeeze your shoulder blades at the top of the motion. If you can't, then it's okay. It's the third one. You're probably tired. Maybe you're using too much weight. All right, a couple more. And last one. Up, down. Okay. So that was 3 sets of all 5 exercises. Now we're going to cool down a little bit. So let me go ahead and stretch our hands. You can stay standing. I'm just going to kneel so you guys can see. We're going to do the tricep overhead stretch. I'm just going to hold these for time. For this one, just like that. If you can see, try not to round or have your head forward. Try to really get that tricep stretched out. Catch up with your breathing. And we're going to switch in a couple seconds. Yep, go ahead. Other arm. See that? Okay. All right. Now down, and we're going to do arm across the body. So go back to the other arm now, what you did first. Just kind of move it across your body. Just kind of shoulder stretch. Okay, switch arms. Other side. Same thing. Try to keep your elbows straight if you can. If not, that's okay. All right, you can let that one down. Now we're going to go arms overhead. You're going to grab one wrist with the other, and you're going to kind of stretch to the side where you can pull with the hand that's grabbing the wrist. This is a good one for the side of your body here, the lat, which we just worked with the rows. Okay, switch over to the other side. Grab with the other wrist. Pull down. Just like that. Couple seconds here. Okay, and down. Now we're going to do a clasp hands behind the back. This is like a pec stretch. So if you're comfortable extending that far, go ahead. If not, you can just keep it at your butt. If you can't reach your hands, just kind of try and grab them like this. Just try to stretch your pecs in any way, shape, or form with this configuration that you can. Like that. A couple more seconds here. All right, release that one. Now we're gonna go, hope you're standing. We're just gonna take our hands up to the sky, the ceiling in this case, right? And then you're gonna slowly take them down and forward fold, right? Try to relax your body. Try to reach the ground if you can. If not, just kind of hang out and forward fold. A little bit of a hamstring stretch. You can bend the knees a little bit if you can't reach. That's okay. Okay. And from here, now, I want you to go into, on your hands, transition, and go into a downward dog, which is the yoga pose. It looks like this. So some of you may be more flexible. If you can't reach your heels to the ground, that's okay. If you need to be wider out, that's fine too. Any way, shape, or form in this position is okay. A couple more seconds here. And go down onto your knees. From here. All right. And now from here, we're going to take our wrists. We're going to stretch out our biceps. So right, arms out in front of you, fingers facing you. Just kind of place your arms down, your hands on the floor. And then try to lean back as comfortably as you can, far back, so that you stretch your bicep out. Ideally with the elbows straight. You can do one arm at a time. That's more comfortable. You don't have to go too far back, you know. Be the judge of what's moderately uncomfortable for the stretch. Okay, and from here, you can turn your arms back out and then go lean backwards onto your heels. And we're going to go down into what's called a child's pose. So you can just kind of relax and take your head to the ground, arms out in front of you. And just breathe here. This should be a comfortable pose. You're kind of just relaxing. Okay, and then from here now, we're going to rotate to one side. Keep one hand on the floor and rotate the other one towards the ceiling, like a spinal rotation. Reach for that ceiling to the left or right side, whichever one you choose first. And then rotate back down. Switch hands now and rotate towards the other side. Knees still on the ground. And make your way back down to child's pose. And then from here now, you can lay completely on your stomach, and we're going to stretch shoulders. So for this, you're just going to take one hand and kind of lay on top of it. I don't know if you guys can see that. Other hand facing forward, reaching forward, out forward. And you're kind of just, it's like the cross body stretch, but on the ground. Trying to reach forward with one arm. This is kind of a hard angle. Try to get a better one. It's kind of like this. All right. And then you guys can switch now, switch arms. You can roll out of that hand, switch it, put the other one underneath you, and roll over onto it. Other arm reaching out in front. All right, so you can come out of that one and go back on your knees in the child's pose. Okay, from here, we're going to go into a pigeon stretch. Even though we didn't work the legs, and just for thorough sake, right? This is the pigeon. You kind of just bring one hand, one leg in front of you, right? One shin in front of you, and the other one behind you. You're trying to sit on it. If you can't, that's okay. You might be up here. Okay. Well, everybody's going to have a different level of flexibility. So reach as far down as you can. I'm pretty flexible here, so you may not be able to reach all the way to the bottom with your knee. Try to sit up on it. Try to get a better angle here. There you go. I'm going to do a couple more seconds here. You can use your arms to support yourself so you don't collapse onto your leg. Okay, and now we're going to switch. So you're going to sit down on your butt and kind of just transition over to the other side. Right? It's the same thing, but other leg now. Right? It's like that. And if you have to raise your knee off the floor, just to be right here, that's okay too. Try to find that stretch. This is a hard one to learn. Couple more seconds here. All right, and to come out of this one again, sit back down, roll onto your butt, and come into a cross-legged, like seating position. And just sit comfortably here. And then we're just going to rotate over to one side. Keep your butt planted on the floor. Use your hands to rotate your spine to either the right or the left. Don't crank too much, right? Just moderate discomfort. Okay, you can switch now. Rotate to the other side. Try not to slide your butt on the floor as you rotate. You want to keep it where it is. Okay, return back to the middle. And now, as you're in the cross-legged position, I just want you to relax the weight of your head and your shoulders forward. And just kind of hang out here. You can have your arms out in front a little bit too. This is a great trapezius stretch. Okay, a couple more seconds there. Okay, now when you come out of it, do so slowly. You kind of just roll back up to the seated position. Nothing too drastic. And you can come up onto your knees now from the seated position. And now we're just going to shake our arms out a little bit, right? And all that use, any which way, right? Your fingers, your hands, your shoulders. Just like move the blood around, right? You can toss them around a little bit. Fingers. All right. And you can stand back up when you're ready. And that's the cool down. That's it's the full workout. A little different than last times. Those of you who are rejoining us, hope you liked this one. But yeah, that's it, guys.
Hey, thank you so much.
You're
Thank you,
done.
Deco.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you guys for coming here.
Everyone, let us know what you think. We would love to hear your feedback.
Yeah, absolutely. If you guys,
Regular basis, every 2 weeks.
yeah, we're trying to make this a regular thing. So if
Really
you guys
enjoy
like it.
That's great. So we have it in the next couple of weeks. You'll see another flyer coming out.
Yep, keep an eye on the group me, the Instagram.
Great. Welcome. First time trying
Thank
it.
you.
Loved it. Perfect.
I have a question.
Sure.
Yes.
Do you have maybe like a list of like the stretches that we just did? Because I've done some of them, but some of them I hadn't done before, and they feel really good.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to like kind of keep track of them.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely. I have the workout right here next to me, and I have a list of it. So if you
Yeah.
want, I can send it to you.
Please, thank you.
Distribute it maybe through the GroupMe or the Instagram and just post.
I can do that. I can start posting all the workouts after we do them, so people
Yeah.
who miss them can
Yeah.
do them. Okay, yeah. Look on the. Are you in the GroupMe or the?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, just check there. I'll post a list of all the
Okay.
exercises.
All right. Thanks.
Yeah,
I
no
feel
problem.
so good.
Good question. All right. Well, thanks for coming, guys.
Yeah, link for the
Link
GroupMe.
for the
Yes.
GroupMe.
Kristen
Yes,
is asking. Oh, Daniel is asking if there's a. Yes.
I'll
a
post it
link.
right now for you.
Yeah, post it. Perfect. Yeah, and tell all of your friends to join in
Yeah, spread the word.
the movement. Literally.
And we're
Quickly,
looking at
quickly.
doing other things as well. Once campus opens back up, maybe we can meet in person, play soccer or any other kind of sport on the field, anything. So we're just getting started, you guys. All right, let's see here. Here's the link for the GroupMe. Hopefully you can access it here with this link that I posted. If not, let me know. I can send you an email. Okay, great. All right, sweet deal. Next time I think we're doing legs, by the way. So for the next workout.
Actually, I might change it to core.
Core? Okay. Hey,
We'll see.
okay. Hannah's in charge of the next one. So she'll be leading the next
See you
one.
guys in 2 weeks, same time.
Yes. Spread the word.
Yeah, if you're planning on coming again, every other week is when we plan to do it. Always on Wednesday.
And I'll volunteer one day to teach too. That's great.
Thank you so much. It was great. I'll see you guys in 2 weeks then.
Yeah, thanks for coming.
See you.
Bye.
See you. Bye.